So how did we start? Well, it has been a journey so far. Klamzie Style Services was not actually called Klamzie Style Services. In 2009, when I started Klamzie Style Services at home, I had my machine in one of the rooms that we were not using. I started sewing from there. My husband's friends, my friends, I would sew for them and send to them. I remember one of the occasions that I had to send somebody's clothes to Enugu that day, and I was willing to carry my machine. Someone that was still learning and was not perfected. So I was willing to carry my machine to go to Enugu because the person kept saying, "We bill it, we bill it." I said, "No, I want to come." I was so conscious that I don't want to make a mistake that I was willing to go there. Any issue, I will amend it there and give it to the person. But the funny thing, by the time the clothes got to the person, it was so perfect that the person was screaming, "I thought you said Elena, so how come you did so well? If I had the finishing, I've never had a tailor that did so perfect work on my clothes before." I was so impressed. It took up all the stress that I went through to make the person's clothes. In fact, as if currently recently, the person is still saying that those clothes are still there for her. So it was fun. It was something that the feedback when you have a good customer was when you have a satisfied customer, it was worth it. So in 2012, I registered Klamzie Style Services. In that 2019, in 2009, it was called Benkel. So when I wanted to register, I didn't find that Benkel fashionable again. So I had to form my name, Kelly, my surname, that's my married name, not my parents' name, my husband's name, my son's name. I had to form them together. Then I just had my daughter Adugo too. So all abbreviation. Wanted something that would sound classy. So we had to form the name together with my sisters. They actually helped me, and we came up with the name Klamzie Styles. We came up with the name Klamzie. So when I said, okay, let's put the styles in it. So luckily for us, when we got to CAC to register, it accepted it without any rejection. I was so pleased, and that was how we started. I started by employing one tailor from Senegalese who I had to pay transport money to come to this place, got a house, got everything that was needed for him to be comfortable in the house, and started managing. It was not an easy journey, really. Managing a tailor, then it was so much. Sometimes they feel they know more than you because they know that you're not so much a professional. They'll tell you that they started sewing 20 years ago while you just started maybe bragging 3 years ago. So they feel, what do you know? You can't do better than them. So you had to find a way to strike a balance, to find a way to communicate effectively, and also language barrier was an issue with us. Then we had to, broken English for him to understand what we're saying. Sometimes I had to do sketching, demonstration, a mini sample drawing. Please, can you explain, Oga? Just help me break down wetin I say now, make I understand am. Okay, you talk am this way. So this continued till, and I didn't tell you, it was a one store from the house that we started sewing. After that, 2012, that's when I registered Klamzie, and I got a shop. And the shop, it was what I borrowed from my mom, my mother-in-law. So it's not like I was paying for it. So I didn't have money to start paying for a shop. Luckily for me, my mom had a shop. My mother-in-law had a shop that she bought, but because she was not around then, and I had to start using the shop since she wasn't using it immediately. So I said, okay, let me start managing it. And really looking at back now, I am so grateful to God for the journey so far. From that moment till now, right now, we are no more in that place. We are in a 3-bedroom flat in Ikenebu, where if you're in Owerri or even State, you know that Ikenebu is one of the places that everybody wants to be. Once you say you have a shop in Ikenebu, they know that, oh, you have arrived, kind of. Not like it's the most expensive place though, but at least it's okay. So looking at that journey after 7 years, I know some people must have done better, but I am so grateful to what we have achieved. From one sewing machine, we have more than 15 sewing machines, 8 industrial machines, and what am I saying? 15. I said 8 industrial machines and more than 12 the normal butterfly sewing machines. We have a sewing school. We have our display room, showroom, that we have more than 1,000 clothes so far. We have 8 tailors that are sewing for us, 5 full-time and 3 part-time tailors. We'll also have more than record that we did an analysis of the clothes we sold so far, and you know the funny thing, it was surprising to know that we have sold more than 5,000 clothes. I was shocked, you know, I couldn't believe it. Within those periods, we had wholesalers, we have even retailers, people walking into the shop. We are so grateful for the wholesalers that we have and that are trusting us every day to purchase from us. Thank you so much for making our journey worthwhile. This is me saying thank you, and this is me thanking God for our journey so far.